A disconnected experience equals a disconnected customer. How many of us have started to interact with a brand and been enthralled and excited by the marketing, and yet then when we get into the sales process, there seems to be a big disconnect. And let's pretend that you commit and you actually buy, and then you get into the delivery process, and then there's yet another disconnect. It happens all the time. And there are many reasons for this, from lack of system automation and sharing of customer information. But one of the major drivers is that your various different departments within our organization lack a shared narrative. And the shared narrative needs to be understanding and clarity on what the problem that you're solving for your customer is, so that can get cascaded through each department and create a connected experience. To solve for this disconnected experience that occurs, marketing and sales need to be in sync. And so while marketing needs to build awareness for the brand, and while marketing needs to build affinity for the brand, most importantly, marketing needs to create clarity in its messaging on what the outcomes that the serving organization is driving for their customers. What is the problem that they're solving for the customers? So an example of creating this clarity is when you go to a website, you should be able to understand very, very clearly who that company serves, what is the outcome they're trying to drive or the problem they're solving, and then what is it that you need to do next, and clarity around the parameters of what that next is, be it pricing, be it do this step, book a discovery, whatever it may be. Frustratingly, that is not a common occurrence on most websites, and that is where the disconnect starts, is that the awareness and the marketing hasn't set up for the next step for sales to then work with the customer and enable a connected experience. So when that clarity does not occur, what is the impact? Well, you get unqualified leads, you get confused leads, and you get a bigger, broader disconnect between marketing and sales, which should never happen because you both have the same result, which is solving the problem for the customer. So a shared narrative throughout your organization is a foundation of your go-to-market strategy. All your departments need to be aligned around it so that they're adding force to your go-to-market flywheel as opposed to friction. So my action item to you, when you look at your customer journey and you look at what all the different touch points and departments and how they're interacting with your customer journey, is there friction being added because there's not a shared narrative and therefore a disconnect? Or is there continuity and progressive elaboration of your narrative, and it continues to build value throughout the customer journey, creating tremendous force to your go-to-market flywheel?